Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try the Sam's Choice. It is shrimp and grits. I haven't had grits in years and years and years. It's blackened shrimp served over creamy cheddar grits and southern style corn succotash. Ooh, succotash. It has bacon, but I don't think it has bacon in it. So, well, maybe it does, I don't know. So there's a picture of kind of what it looks like. It looks pretty good except for those. That looks like okra. I don't really like okra that much, but hopefully it won't have that. Enlarged to show texture. So these meals, of course, is a Sam's Choice, so it was a Walmart meal. It was $3.96, so it's a pretty good sized meal. But $4 is a little high, but it's not too bad. 380 calories for the container, so right at my calorie limit too. Cholesterol's ridiculous. Sodium is kind of high. Yeah, and there's what kind of talks about Carolina served for breakfast. That's interesting. Of course, grits are typically a breakfast type item. You can put this in the oven if you want to. Of course, we're not going to do that because we don't do that on this channel. We're always microwaving stuff. So remove a tray from the carton and puncture 2 to 3 times just to vent it. Heat on high for 3 minutes. Peel back the cover and stir gently. Be gentle now. Don't be harsh. And heat for an additional 1.5 to 2 minutes. Carefully remove the film to avoid steam burns. Since your microwave is over prepared, maybe adjust time, like always. So we're going to poke holes in it, 3 minutes, stir it, and I'll probably go a full 2 minutes. So 3 and 2. So here it is. Looks like you get quite a bit of food in there. I wasn't expecting to be separate. I thought it was going to be together. So anyway, I see the shrimp on top of the grits. You get what, 1, 2, 3, 4 shrimp, maybe 5. I can't tell, 4 or 5 there. And then you get your corn succotash over here. So I'm gonna get this in the microwave and I'll be back. All right, here it is out of the microwave, and the corn part doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all, and I still believe that's okra, but anyway, that doesn't look too bad. This cheesy grits part looks really soupy and runny. I mean, you can see the grits and you can see the shrimp in there, but boy, is it watery. That's beyond the word creamy. And I put it in there the full time. I actually ended up putting it the full 2 minutes, like I said, to the second time around, 3 and then 2. And it is still really, really soupy. So anyway, and by the way, if you have this, you're making this at work, you're going to really annoy your office workers because it's very fishy smelling. The shrimp is very, very fishy. So anyway, I'm going to let this cool off for just a bit and I'll be back. All right, I'm going to try things kind of separate. I'm going to try the grits first, and there's a piece of shrimp I've tried to cool off, and then I'll try the succotash. So here's the grits by themselves. Like I said, it's really soupy, so it's hard to get just grits out of there. That being said, I do like the flavor and consistency. The texture of them is really good. They're cooked well. They're not like hard or anything. You get that shrimp, kind of the fishy shrimp flavor in the grits, so that's interesting. I wish they just weren't so watery. I mean, they're really, really watery. Yeah, I like the flavor of them. If you don't like a fishy tasting food, you don't want to get this because it is shrimp tends to be kind of fishy. So here's a big piece of shrimp. I tried to cut it in half, but I was unsuccessful at cutting 2 of them in half. So I guess you'd need a knife for that. I don't have a knife right here handy. I just got my fork. So here we go. It's good shrimp, not bad. It's got a little spice to it. It's got the chewy texture that a shrimp does. Those are pretty good, and you actually end up getting 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5. There are 5 pretty decent sized shrimp. I mean, they're all about that size. So if you can cut those in half, you'd have 10 full bites, but it's really hard to do. Now for the succotash. I don't know how to eat this. Just grab a big spoonful of it, I guess. I think there's 1 hunk of bacon in here too. Here we go. I don't even know what all I've got. Looks like a bean of some kind, a green bean, some corn, some bacon, either a tomato or a pepper. I can't tell what all that is. So here we go. That was bacon. Well, I think that's the only hunk of bacon in here, though. That's the only bad thing. Has a little bit of spice to it. It's not bad, but it does have a little spice to it. Let me try a piece of okra. I'll be nice. I don't like it mixed in with stuff. I just don't like it by itself. Not bad at all. It's got these big pepper pieces in there too, or it could be a tomato. Actually, I think that's tomato. Not bad. It does have skins on everything, so if you don't like the bean skins and stuff like that, they're a little tough, but not so bad you can't eat them, but they are a little tough. It's definitely a different meal than what I normally try. It's not a bad meal at all. The corn succotash is actually pretty good. Like I said, the skins on the beans and stuff has just a little bit of a toughness to it, but the flavors are good, and overall the textures are pretty good. These are the beans I'm talking about. These, I guess those are lima beans, or yeah, their skins are just a little tough, but not bad. Flavors are good. You get a pretty decent quality of it, and I actually ate okra, so that tells you something. So that's pretty good. The cheesy grits and shrimp. Shrimp's really good texture. Has a little bit of a, it says blackened, but I don't see anywhere where it was actually cooked on a grill or anything. It looks like it's just steamed or boiled shrimp is what it looks like. But anyway, my only complaint about the grits is it's soupy, watery. I mean, it's not even soupy. It's to the point where it's just watery. The flavors are good though, so I do like the flavor. So if you eat it with a spoon, you get all that juice, you'd be fine. Because the flavors are so good, I think I'm going to give this one a 4. It's not something I would eat all the time. Honestly, it would just be too much. The shrimpy flavor is really strong. So if you like that, you might give it a 5. If it wasn't quite as strong, I might give it a little higher, but 4 is pretty good for me. 5 is something I would eat like every day. I would not eat this every day, but I could eat this like once a month or two, every other couple months. So yeah, 4 is definitely a good fair rating. So hope you enjoy this video, and thanks for watching.